Hello everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a short and sweet full body flexibility practice. I'm not going to use any props, find some space to move, and let's get started. So we will begin today in a nice comfy seat, maybe sitting cross-legged so that we can cross our legs the other way in a moment. But bring your hands to your knees if you'd like. Bring some length into your spine. Feel free to close your eyes. And then if you want to lean forwards, you can start to bring your chest towards your legs, towards the ground. You can move your hands to the ground in front of you if you'd like. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. And then maybe we will move our chest and our arms over towards the left side. Now try to keep the hips level, connected to the ground. So you might push into your fingertips a little bit, but walk your hands over, let your chest move, and you might feel a bit of a side stretch or a stretch through your back. Then we are just going to move our hands back to the middle. You can keep leaning forwards if you'd like, but just walk on over to the other side. Maybe pressing the hands down to send the hips to the ground, but leaning forwards a little bit too. And then you can come back through center, and you can lift your chest up. We're going to cross our legs the other way. Just reset, lengthen your spine, and then maybe you will be leaning forwards again. Notice if there is a difference in the feeling throughout your legs. Notice if your chest does tip forwards the same amount as it did before. Soften the shoulders. And then maybe we'll start to take our chest, our arms, our hands over towards the right side first. Press into the fingertips a little, keep the hips down. And then walking your hands back through center, bringing the chest along. And you can go all the way over to the other side. Lean forward. Awesome work, you guys. Bringing your hands back through center, and then you can lift your chest up as well. We can uncross our legs so you can give your knees a hug or a squeeze. We will be making our way over to tabletop though, so you can come onto your hands and knees. And then from here, we're going to be reaching both of our arms forwards and in front. Nice big reach, letting the chest melt down as the hips stay high. Our puppy dog stretch. You might rest on your forehead. You might rest on your chest and on your chin. So stay for another moment, another breath or two. Then you can use an inhale to lift back up. Bring your hands in underneath the shoulders, back to your tabletop. Maybe take a sway throughout your hips. And we're going to be bringing our left leg out to the side. Turn your toes. Try to point them forwards a little bit so you feel the length through your leg. Then you can stay on your hands or lower to your forearms. You can even start to walk your hands over towards your foot. And if possible, try to bring your right shoulder down. Now, maybe you can hold your foot or your leg, or you don't have to do that, but you might feel a little bit of a pull through your arm, a stretch through the back. Just another breath or two here. You can start to come back up all the way to your hands, to your knees, maybe giving the hips a little bit of a sway again. We will be switching sides though, so your right leg can make its way out, turning the toes forwards, pushing into that foot a little, so maybe feeling a nice stretch through your leg. You can lower to your forearms if you want to. And you can start to walk your hands over towards your foot if you'd like as well. Maybe you get all the way there, maybe you don't. But if the left shoulder can come down, rest your head too. And breathe. Another breath or two on this side. And then you can start to lift back up. Come back to your tabletop. Maybe give your hips another sway side to side. But we are going to sit down again so you can send your legs out in front. As always, you can give your knees a hug or a squeeze. And then we're going to send our legs out long. You can point your toes up, bring some length into your spine. Feel free to bend your knees a little or a lot. And if you do want to fold forwards, think lifting your chest off of your low back, leaning forwards, leading with the chest. Feeling the length through your legs. If you did fold forwards, you can find your way back up. Just keep your left leg long, and we're going to cross our right leg over top and try to bring our knees together. So you might be resting on the outer edge of the right foot. You can keep your left leg long, or you can bend it. Cow face, trying to stack the knees, keep those hips level and connected to the ground. Maybe your toes are kind of pointing out to the sides, but lengthen your spine and maybe fold forwards. Now, if it feels available and your hips are connected to the ground, everything's feeling level, we could walk our hands over towards the right side. And I want you to kind of push into the fingertips a little. Send your hips down towards the ground a bit more. You did go off to the side. Just come back through center and then lift back up. If you bent your left leg, you can send it out. Right leg can go long, left leg can cross over. Trying to stack those knees on top of one another. Right leg can stay long or you can bend it. Trying to stack the knees, level the hips, lengthen the spine. Feeling the glutes. Maybe you're folding forwards here, maybe not. Trying to keep those hips level and down. Perhaps you'll be turning your chest, moving your hands, your arms to the left a little bit. If you are off to one side, you can come back through center, lift up. If you are folding, you can uncross your legs, give your knees a hug or a squeeze. Rock it out. And then let's find a comfy seat again. Maybe cross your legs the awkward way if you do have one way of crossing your legs. That's a little more comfortable, less comfortable than the other way. Place your hands on your knees, bring some length into your spine, and then let your chin tip down towards your collarbone. You can roll your head slowly over towards your left shoulder. And bring it back down, roll over to the other side. And then bring your chin back down. And lift your head back up. And maybe move your hands together in front of your chest, your heart. Awesome practice, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.